What's going on? Oh my goodness, I've got this thing so messed up. It says I've been on for an hour and 20 minutes because I'm in a different time zone, I guess. Crazy, crazy. And I'm getting messages from Kelly. Oh, so who all was here last night when I put the thumbnail up? I didn't schedule it. And I think people thought I was going live, and I wasn't. If I could get someone to say my audio and visual is good, Kelly's going to be joining me up here in a little bit. She had a horrible work day and is going to be joining us shortly. Thank you to our newest member, Miss Paula Van Vita Travels. Thank you so much. And I'm going to say hi to a couple people. Let's make sure we're good. Awesome. Thank you, Angela. All right. And Angela was first in the house tonight. I hear there was several people here yesterday. I had a surge on my views and I was like, well, what was that? And I guess people clicked onto the channel. They thought it was that it thought I was on. So Thrifty Angela and Gwen in the house first, misbehaving. Paula, Amy, hello, and thank you for being here. And whoa, Nellie's in the house. Kevin, hello, hello. Thank you for being a member. Angela, thank you for being a member. Nate, thank you for being a member. Red Riding Hood Raid, I actually was over there and was trying to get stuff situated because I've got the WeBoost cell and I was too far away from it where I was sitting. Last week it was fine. This week it's not fine. So I had to move some stuff around at the last minute. So I was listening. Kaylee's in the house. Thank you for being a great moderator. If you're a moderator, while I'm saying hello to everybody, please drop your link. If somebody could drop, I'm not sure if Paula's a moderator. Would someone drop Paula's link as well and Kevin's link as well? If they're a channel member, you can drop their link. Um, it kept jumping on me. Sorry, guys. Van Life Voyages are in the house. Congratulations on 1,000. If you didn't see their video today, they're doing this playlist buddy thing. That sounds like a win for everybody. If you need watch hours, head over to Van Life Voyages. They put a video up today and it will explain everything about that. And I totally went in on that Friday premiere train. That sounds like a fabulous idea. I was here last night. Whoa, Nellie said, I know. Hey, V, thank you for heading over. Yeah, that was a total mess up. I was exhausted last night. If anybody saw, I posted on Instagram, I posted on some Facebook. I did post some whitewater rafting pictures. I didn't want to post too much and ruin it because I am going to do a video, but I was able to do class 5 whitewater rafting yesterday. After I got done whitewater rafting, I did 2 small hikes to get the sunset. And oh my goodness, I was exhausted last night. Kaylee, bless her heart, messaged me and said, are you going live right now? And I was like, no. So I hurried up, got on, changed the schedule time, but what a goof up. So we always say if we didn't have some kind of a technical difficulty on Tuesday, it wouldn't be a Johnny's Journey show. I just started early. So thank you, Whoa Nelly, for dropping Paula's link for me, sharing, talking with Bob on the family raid. Awesome. Thank you, Bob, for the raid. Ron Darnell's Adventures. Thank you for being here. Um, Maxine Oliver, thank you for being here. I'm going to say hi to a couple more people and then we're going to get started. Carol Springstead, thank you for being here. Oh, and I guess Darian's in the house. Thank you, Darian, for being here. He's got that early show. It's hard for me to make it too. So this week I was going to do a game. I just did just going to do Q&A, hang out. We're going to go 1 hour. Kelly's got to get up in the morning and work again. And if anybody's done 3 12-hour, 14-hour shifts back to back to back, you know that it's not easy. New from here. Oh, Cass Love 111. Thank you so much for coming over from Red's channel. I appreciate that. Be right back. Got to get the boys to bed. I know that. Zach Morris, hello. So, updates on what's going on in West Virginia. The campground that I'm staying at, getting towards the end of that. I am gonna start mooch docking. I haven't mooch docked that I know of before, but I'm gonna do that. There is a nurse at the hospital. She's got 12 acres of land. She said, if you want to come over, check it out. I'm going to give her some money for power and water. I'm going to store my bike there so I don't have to have it on the back of the rig 24/7. So that's kind of nice. But she's got 12 acres of land and she's going to let me mooch dock. So I'm still going to shower in the van, that kind of stuff. But yeah, so that's going to work out great. I did do 3 12-hour shifts, and then I had my big interview um, on Saturday afternoon. It turned out that Patrick from New Jersey Outdoors Adventures was actually staying in the same campground that I am. So that couldn't have worked out better. We ended up, I did and he did both. We did another tour on a box trailer. But if but Patrick from New Jersey Outdoor Adventure, he is super nice. Couldn't have been a better time. We hung out. He gave me all kinds of tips and made all kinds of comments on thumbnails and what he does, and just a super nice guy. I did get to tour his rig. I didn't do a video of it. That's just, I mean, he's just so far above me. He gave me a tour of it though, and you could tell he was proud and he was very impressed with the van. And he, when he did showed me around, he showed me every detail of his van as well. Super cool. And his is so pimped out. It is so awesome. So let me say hi. I got my windows open, and I can tell you already I'm going to have to close them. It's cold in here. Justin and Christina, thank you for being here. Give little Michael a hug. I am having, I think, technical difficulties. My YouTube on my phone isn't working. Is everybody still getting me okay? Without Kelly up here, I can never tell if everybody's got me. Beer money, thank you so much. You should not have done that. I will get a drink on you though. That might go to Kelly. I think she's in need of more alcohol than I am. That poor girl. Whew. So anyway, so if you all would do me a favor, Patrick from New Jersey Outdoor Adventures toured my van on Saturday. So 2 weeks from Friday, it's going to be aired on his channel. I'm going to share it out on my Facebook and on my community tab. If you all would head over there and watch that, that would be awesome. All good. Getting the thumbs up. Become a channel member. Thank you. You're coming in just fine. I'm getting all kinds. Thank you, Tim, for the raid. Poor Kelly is right. That poor girl, she is. It's hard being a new nurse. It's even harder when you've had that much clinicals in school. So anyway, I did get to tour a very nice trailer. It's a cargo trailer, just like Felix. It is so nice. And they are going to be full timing it in November. They are, he works for a school district, Kurt and Angie. So look for that video. Probably not this Friday, maybe next Friday. It depends which one I get edited the best first. But super nice people. You're going to want to see that video. And then I went. So then I left. As soon as the interview was over, I went to bed pretty early that night. I got up and I hit the road because I had 5 days off. So went all the way down to see the New River Gorge Bridge is what I was going to see. And then on my way down there, I got to thinking about it, and I thought, if I could whitewater raft, I know I'm solo, but that would still be pretty fun. So that's how that all took place. So I actually camped there for 2 days. It was actually boondocking. It was just, I didn't have any hookups or any, it was just all off grid. But that was a good time. On my way back, I did stop at the Natural Bridge. I was gonna stay tonight in the Shenandoahs, and I was exhausted. So I packed up this morning. I did do the Natural Bridge in Virginia this morning, and I just headed back to camp. Tomorrow I've got to do laundry. I need to get an oil change because I've driven so many miles, and laundry, oil. And I think I'm going to stop by the Gold's Gym and see about a membership there, and that'll be real cool for showering as well. Um, but everything's going good so far. Wishing to continued success and safety in your travels. Thank you so much. Aaron Jameson in the house. Thank you for being here, sir. Traveling on. I just saw that they're going to be in Mayberry. If you all are going to be in Mayberry, put a big M down there. Maybe not an M because everybody does M21. Maybe MB. Maybe that works. It's so much different without my sidekick here. I lost the link, but found it again. Thank you, Zach, for being here. Appreciate you. How's that van doing? That is awesome. The whitewater rafting is a workout. Absolutely. And that is absolutely. I'm telling you what. So I'll tell you what. I'm not normally like this, but I was so excited to get to do class 5 rapids that I was on the property plenty of time early. I had all my GoPro stuff all together. Well, then they said, you can't really bring a bag along. You can have your GoPro, you can have an extra battery. They've got a dry box, but you can't have a bag. And mine wasn't big anyway. Everything I had was in there, including the helmet clip. So they had the mount and you had to have the clip, and it was in the van. So I so badly was wanting to get this adventure recorded. I clipped it onto my strap. It couldn't have worked out better because I could see it the whole entire time. Where if it's on your helmet, you think it's recording, you don't know. But if I would have recorded nonstop, I would have ran out of battery. So sometimes when things like that happen, I call that a God thing. And thank goodness I was an airhead and so excited that I forgot that stuff. I want to get Kenny to the beach. Oh, we got to get him to the beach. He's never been to the ocean. Well, we can do that. We can make that happen. I love that. Rapids are fun, fun, fun. You know what? So don't be jealous. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I want badly. I think that my footage is pretty cool. I think that I mean, it really does. Some of it, because it's right here, it looks like you're rowing that boat. When I watch that video, it's super cool. So I feel like when I produce the video, it's going to be like you're there. I feel like a big part of the video is going to be like that. So anyway, it worked out phenomenal. I'm super excited. My thing is just not working good here. Yeah, I need help. We will help. We will help. Yep. The only reason that I wouldn't make Mayberry was if some kind of a contract problem. But when Kelly and I were figuring all this out, we figured I'm going to do this contract. It's 13 weeks. I can take 3 weeks off, then do another contract somewhere, and I'm going to probably do it somewhere Midwest or closer to the East Coast again, so that I'll be in that area. So Kelly and I should make it no problem. The other good news for am I still coming in clear? Oh, there it goes. So the other good news, I just got notified this morning that Vanderella is flying to West Virginia in May. That's going to be awesome. So she's going to come and spend a couple of days with me. I've got several days off. She's got a couple of days off, so we're gonna make it happen. I've gone over a little waterfall on a little river in South Alabama. Yep. Oh, I love waterfalls. I'll tell you, when I left the camp this morning, I drove about 45 minutes to find a waterfall. And you ever have your GPS take you somewhere where they think they're taking you the right way. And when you get there, it's a dead end and you need to be on the other side. And to get to the other side, like there's 3, 10, whatever acres of farmland in the way. You got to go 45 minutes back the other way. That happened to me this morning, and I was done. Do you ever wish you went for a shorter wheelbase, or is the interior space worth any difference in parking? I don't have any I don't have any problems parking most of the time. I do 10. I'll, are you good? Are you good? I do. I'm going to switch that even. Thank you, Kel. Kel, let me answer this question, okay? So, so I do tend to take up two spaces sometimes, depending on where I park. But almost everywhere you park, every business has the row that butts up to the grass or butts up to a building. If you back in, the 3500 extended, that extended is past the wheelbase, the axle. So it actually goes past, like, into the grass. So I don't have any problem with that. The second part of your question, I have bottomed out before. I actually bottomed out. I scraped, actually, most people do the rear. I did the front. Box Van D was with me. I cut it too sharp, went down, and when I came up, I hit. Now my backside did not drag, but there are times, if I go this route, like if I ever sell this van and I get another one, I've talked to Kelly about it. We've kind of discussed it. A lot of the stuff that I like to do, we may we may do diesel, and I would be interested in a 4x4. And I'll tell you why. When I went whitewater rafting, is that my puppy? Yeah. When I went whitewater rafting, I was on a like crazy road, just like in Quartzsite. But sometimes I wonder. I'm definitely, when I change out these tires, I'm definitely going to go with a thicker all train tire. I'm going to read that question one more time and make sure I got all that. And Kelly, did you see any other questions that I might have missed? I'm going to put this up while I'm scrolling. Do you ever wish you went with a shorter wheelbase? Interior space worth. The interior space is phenomenal. I love the interior space. Worth any difference in parking. Golden. Um I love the extra 12 inches inside. Absolutely. All right, I'm gonna scroll down and make sure I didn't. Did you guys all see he put that if anybody's interested in a work camping, that's in, I believe, Iowa. Amana, Iowa. I'm a river rat. I rode the Guadalupe River when they let the dam water overflow, and the rapids in the Colorado are fun too. I was talking to a friend of mine. I put it on Facebook, and he said the Arizona River in Colorado is awesome to do that too. I have a couple more minutes. Awesome. Thank you, Maxine, for being here. All right. Any other questions on how this is going, or how travel nursing is going? How are we doing, Kelly, being separated? Yeah, that's tough. That is tough. We did watch a movie together the other night. That was fun. You're on mute.
I had myself muted because of the dog toy. Yeah, I
Oh,
mean, it's hard. It's hard being apart. Like yesterday, today, and tomorrow, I work 3 12s back to back. And for those of you that have been in the show, like me being at this new job, I'm just like super overwhelmed. Most days I feel like I'm drowning. No patients are in harm's way because there's a real nurse that knows what she's doing with me at all times. But um, so like these 3 days, I don't really have any energy. Like, you know, I still miss Johnny, but it's like if she was here, she wouldn't really get much value out of that. But then when I'm off for 4 or 5 days in a row, I think that's what's going to be really hard.
Yeah. And I have been trying to stay busy. The hospital here is pretty low key. There's one charge nurse, two staff nurses on the night shift. So there's three of us there, no tech. You're doing all primary care. Nothing. I did 3 shifts so far, working out good. Um, I was going to talk about something else, Kelly. What about the van? I was going to talk about something else. I totally forgot it now. I knew I should have wrote it down while I was driving, but um, I have had to stop at the grocery store. A couple of small things. I did forget a couple of things at home. Contact solution. So when I went whitewater rafting and I put my contacts in, which most of you probably don't even know I wear contacts ever because I don't typically wear them. But I do when I do extreme stuff like that. And I also, Kelly, you're going to love this one. I left my big conditioner, my big shampoo at the whitewater rafting shower. Yeah. So thank goodness you had that overnight bag in here. So I used your fridge working, nothing shaking. The fridge is doing great. I left home with a bag of ice. I still have the bag of ice. I had 21 meals worth of meat in the refrigerator. That was a lot. So that's working good. Um, I did, or maybe might have just put some ice cream in there. That's my whitewater rafting celebration treat. And so the refrigerator's doing good. The fact that it doesn't have to be level is golden because when I was at the whitewater rafting place, I definitely was not level, and that was perfect. Um, and Kelly, I'm gonna let you answer that in a thing. And then I'll tell you the worst. My Blue Eddy this morning was the worst it drained to. It was 20% when I woke up, and I'll tell you why. My Wii Boost, I left it plugged in all night. I went to bed. I was exhausted. I didn't care. I do not charge on the alternator unless I have to. I let my solar panels work. I want to test them out as much as I can and see how far I can push it. So at 9 o'clock when I woke up, I was at 20%. At noon, when it was about noon, might have been 12:20. My Blue Eddy was back at 100%. Those panels, when it's full sun, and I'll park in the full sun. It was awesome. And I put my screen up here, and it really keeps that heat away. Go ahead, Kel.
What's the question?
What floor are you working on?
Oh, I'm in something called PCU, Progressive Care Unit. It's cardiac intermediate care. I'm at a smaller community hospital. So even though it says cardiac in the name, it basically, we get anything that's not tough enough for the ICU and not easy enough for the med surge. We have 30 beds versus like ICU has like 8 and TCU has 12. So we get a lot of things, like a lot of things that are in the middle. They're not sure what to do. If you've ever heard of anybody go to a cath lab and they get like their heart stented or different things like that, we get all the post cath lab patients. And that is, you have to give really good care to that. You have to like take their vitals a lot, make sure they're not bleeding wrong, make sure they have good, that their toes aren't turning cold and falling off. So, it's kinda hectic. I'm learning how to be a better nurse, but tonight as I
There you
left, we, do shift change in the room with the patient, so you introduce them who they're gonna have for the night, and 2 out of the 5 patients said that I was a great nurse, and I wasn't fishing for the compliment, they just I try to go that extra mile. So and they can tell,
you're
people have told
awesome.
me they can tell,
Yeah, she is awesome.
but
She is awesome. All right, I'm going to answer a question until you can read that. You guys are rocking it. You'll be there before you know it. We'll be on the road travel nursing together before you know it. So,
Yep.
so Justin was asking, what are some things that I like about van life, and what are some things that I don't like? I don't know if everybody wants to just give me a thumbs up in the chat if you think dishes stink on the road. Doing dishes is a pain in my rear. I don't make that many dishes. A lot of the stuff is kind of like quick and easy meals. I do have everything to make a shepherd's pie this week. Maybe do it tomorrow. But dishes are it's a pain because I don't know. It just drives me crazy. So I've been spraying stuff down. I've got a squirt bottle with vinegar and water. I do them that way. Um, I'll tell you what. I would say about once a day when I'm on the road, I'll stop and do something, and I'll forget to lock the drawer. And when you pull out and that door comes flying open and you know that you have to immediately pull over or it's going to slam back in and slam back out and slam back in before you're even on the interstate, it's a pain. So I yeah, I'm getting better at it, but it seems like that's constantly. Yes, dishes stink. I love cooking at home, but I think I just reheat on the road. I do. I make quick and easy stuff, a lot of quick and easy stuff. So, and then dislikes, it's not really, I mean, for what I anticipated coming out here for, that's not really a whole bunch of dislikes. Um, the way I've got my stuff set up, I don't think I would do it different. It's just a matter of getting used to it. There's a few things like plugging in my WeBoost. If I don't want to use my WeBoost, like last night I was exhausted, I have to run outside to unplug it. That's kind of a pain. I may run a cord across the wall when I have it on at night so that I don't have to do that. Because once I'm settled in, I kind of like to be settled in. I don't like to open the sliding door when you've got people camping around you or you're trying to boondock and you've got to open that sliding door back and forth. It's pretty obvious you're not boondocking. And two, if you're at a campground, you're probably driving people crazy. So that's one thing. And then the another thing is if you go with something like the Blue Eddy, it doesn't Bluetooth. So you really don't know what your solar generator's at. And that's why all this first month, the shakedown trip I did, it really makes you aware of how much energy you have to spend. Yep, get those kitty locks. I've got locks for every single drawer. It's just sometimes I get excited to get back behind the steering wheel and I forget. Now, the other part of that question is what do I like about van life? I have to say, after I clocked out and I came back, I knew I was doing that interview, but then I knew I had 4 days off. I got in the van and I thought, I think I'm going to go to the uh, New River Gorge Bridge. I think. But I didn't know, am I going to stop along the way? Am I going to stop on the way back? Am I going to spend the whole, it just the freedom that you have to do whatever it is that you want to do. Just stop and see it. If you want to, whatever, you can, it's just the freedom that it allows me to have while I'm doing this lifestyle. So that's pretty cool. Did I miss any questions? I prefer laundry over dishes. Yep. I've got a laundromat right by the hospital, so I'm cool. My dishes look, yeah. Oh my goodness. I'll tell you, that's what I thought about it. And I thought, and I hate using, but the paper type bowls, it's like, I've been having my cereal out of them and then I just chuck them. I have not had that knock. And I'll tell you probably why. I do Cracker Barrels. I do my favorite hands down truck stop. I'll drive far down the road until I find a Love's truck stop because they're clean inside and the parking lots are huge. I like staying at Love's. I like staying at Cracker Barrels. But I am anticipating that midnight or that 2 a.m. knock. And I honestly, when I went whitewater rafting, I thought I was going to get it. I thought where I camped at for whitewater rafting, I thought I was going to get the knock, but I didn't. We always forget to watch. Yep, every time. Hi, Lindsay. If I missed your question, I'm sorry. How's cooking in the van outside the van smell? I've got all kinds of stuff with me for outdoor cooking. And I think I'm going to try tomorrow to do some outdoor cooking. But I've got the New Wave induction cooktop, and I have solely really been using that and my jet boil. If you don't have, if you don't have a jet boil, this is a jet boil. It's got these, let me unscrew this. You can get these at Walmart for $4. This is a big one, so I think it's 8. And then this just comes apart. This thing is amazing. It'll boil water in like probably 40 seconds, and I mean, you can heat stuff up, you can make soup, you can make mashed potatoes, it is crazy good. And this thing, I've had this, Kelly, how long have I had this? It's called a jet boil. How long have I had that?
I bought it for you as an anniversary gift, and it was like
Yeah.
before we were married anniversary. So that would have been a 2015 gift.
Yeah,
So it's
so I've
going
had
on
it for
6 years
6
old.
years. It's amazing. That thing is awesome.
I would have a hard time
Hi,
deciding
Zena.
if we've
Yeah.
had that longer or Maddie. I don't know. Probably maybe
Haven't
Maddie. I don't know.
Oh, rest stops in Walmart. There's actually a Walmart right down the road from the hospital. And before I found the place to mooch dock, I thought about staying just at the Walmart because it's like a big, like, I call them strip malls, but what do you call them, Kel? Plaza, and the
Yeah, strip
Walmart's in
mall,
the
plaza.
plaza. So
Yeah.
I thought yeah, yep.
Well,
But
one
the
of the
but
good things, like, Johnny and I have talked about to each other and possibly to you guys, is with being night shifters, we sleep during the day. So pulling into like a strip mall or a mall or any place where there's people coming and
yeah,
going, we're not going to stand out. It's not like somebody who's trying to sleep overnight in a place that's closed. So
yeah,
it's an advantage we have as being night shifters.
yep, yeah. She wants to know if I have a link for my jet boil. Well,
Let me create.
I can
Yeah,
add one. Yeah, and I
no,
can add
I'll
one
get
on my
one.
video.
I can
Okay,
do it behind the scenes. I'm dropping a few links, but
awesome,
I'll get it
awesome.
out
Thank
there.
you, thank you. Yeah, so it's been okay. Backroads Nomad is in the house. Thank you, sir.
Oh,
Thank you for
cool.
being here.
I already shared your link,
Yep,
Backroads.
awesome. And yeah, it's a strip mall, exactly. Yeah, so and there's like everything right in that small area. It's probably about 5 minutes from the hospital. Now, um, one good thing, since I've been on the road, ever since I left the house, I've eaten out like at a fast food, or I did Burger King one time and I did McDonald's one time. So I've eaten out twice. So I've done a lot of cooking, a lot of easy stuff for breakfast. And then I typically, like tonight, I made chicken and dumplings. It's just like a mountain house freeze dried type meal. So, but I've been trying to cook. I've been trying to be thrifty. Um, typically for me, most of my money goes for electronics or adventures. So I am trying to be a little bit like, you know, just save some money while I'm doing this. See how it goes. But hi Vicky, incognito. That's right. So what else? I'll tell you, when I went on that back road to go whitewater rafting, when I stopped, I climbed in the back and I thought, what is not still attached? Because something's gotta have fallen or broke or something. And it really held up good. I always have these books back here that kind of they'll fall forward, but yeah, they do okay. I hate the heat. Is AC necessary? Wait until summer and tell me. I will definitely do that. But like this evening, I felt like it was getting a little bit warm in here. I have two windows in the back. I opened up both those windows. I turned my fan. It's on 20%. It goes to 100%. It's on 20%. It's the max air. It's blowing out, so it's pulling wind air in the back windows, and I'm cold. So tonight before I go to bed, I'll close the windows, but it's working out good so far. My sister got me this thing, and I don't even know if I can get it out. I might be able to get it out. I'll see what she does. But you freeze a tray with water, and then you plug it in, and it's USB, and it's like a fan, and it blows like the air from the ice water. So I'm going to use that, and we're going to see how it goes. I think it'll be enough. I'm kind of like, I like to be warm as opposed to cold. So, yeah, she's so smart. Kate's so smart. I hope I get to meet her on this trip. I'm going to have her on a live stream with me. What's up, Cal?
What I was gonna say was, did you already tell him that the next contract that's July and August and into September and before we go to North Carolina that we think you probably need to go to like Michigan or Wisconsin or Minnesota?
Oh, to be warmer. I said the
Well, to
Midwest.
be
Yeah.
cooler, yeah, because like Missouri, you would die. Remember we went to that BLM land and we like about died with no air conditioning?
Oh,
Oh,
that
it
was in
was
St. Louis.
awful.
That was in Missouri. It was
Oh,
crazy. It was
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, we're
I'm
in the
switching
Midwest. It
from
was
50
awful.
these two breakers. Do I buy a 30 amp breaker panel or higher number? I would do a I am not an electrician. I am not an electrician. But if you do 30 amp breaker, that's a lot of power. I've got 15 amps and I'm running my whole van off 15 amps. Unless you're putting an air conditioner in or something, but I would just do the panels, and you're gonna put a fuse go into that. Just put a 100 amp fuse or whatever amp fuse. Just put a big fuse in it. The it's one of those bar ones. I'm not an electrician. But yeah, just put a higher level fuse in front of it. I'll have AC in a mini fridge. The mini fridges don't use what you think they do. Mine does not. Mine pulls probably 47 to 48 watts. When it's running max high, like it's really cycling, that and a light on. Normally I've got my two lights on, my refrigerator. My max is like 72 is what I see mine at. 72 an hour. So it's like it doesn't pull as much as you think it is. How is everyone today? We are doing swell. Thank you, sir. Um, I am. She's not boondocking though. She's plugging in. Right. Well, as long I mean, I would put a surge protector on the outlet that you plug into, like the campsite. I would just put a surge protector there. Just protect your system. But I would ask someone that does 30 amp systems about that because I do not have a 30 amp. That is what I love about the Blue Eddy. Um, no braino. No braino. Oh, get active in the chat to be on the wheel. Is the wheel working this time? That thing is a pain in my hiney. New Horizons stopping in. Getting ready to edit before you go to bed. And I'm making sure I didn't miss any questions here. Yeah, I was actually that box, what do you call it? Cargo trailer that I did a tour on. He's got an air conditioner, 340 watts. It's amazing. I was like, oh my gosh, I could totally do that. 340 watts. That was pretty cool. Oh, I'm staying in Flagstaff Hospital, not doing well. I am sorry to hear that, sir. We have many prayer warriors in this group, and we will pray for RV Davy. He is in Flagstaff Hospital.
So sorry to hear that, RV Davy.
Yeah,
We'll be thinking you in our thoughts and prayers. I wish Johnny was there to take care of you.
I have been. I think as I did the New River Gorge yesterday, so that's as far south as I have been. If you have any tips, tricks, pointers, places to see, things to do in West Virginia, I am all ears. Yep, yep, prayers for RV. Thank you guys. This is a good group here. Yeah, I am loving. I've I've been to Virginia one time in my life, and that was to do a mission trip. I think I slept the entire drive. I taught some high schoolers how to do a roof. I turned around and went back home. So, driving through the Virginia mountains for the last several days are amazing. It is so beautiful in Virginia, West Virginia. I'm at the tip of Maryland. It is so beautiful here. I can say it is. I'm getting used to that. I'm getting used to kind of shifting into those lower gears. Um, those mountains are it's beautiful, but it's fun driving too. It hasn't been bad though. It hasn't been bad at all. Um, let's see here. Thank you. More prayers going out to him. Thank you. I won't be using battery. I'll be strictly electric. I would just to go on the easy side on that 30 amp air conditioner, I'd put in a 30 amp into the side of your rig. You can you can wire that to a 30 amp circuit and just run the AC off the 30 amp, make everything else 15 amp and on battery, and then if for any reason whatsoever you would always have power. Because sometimes, and I will tell you, my little pole over here keeps going out on me. One second I've got power, the next second I don't. It's driving me crazy. It is the most beautiful place on it. I'll have to check out Floyd, Virginia. I'll have to write that down. Kelly, write down Floyd, Virginia for me, so I'll forget. But I I'll tell you, Virginia definitely is beautiful. Definitely. Hawk Hawknest State Parks has some beautiful scenery. Cass Railroad is nice. Does anybody know about the C&O Canal? I see that everywhere, and I'm thinking about riding my bike on the C&O Canal. That sounds pretty cool. I could Google it. Not using battery at all. Use a solar generator. Use a solar generator. It's yeah, it's so cool. And then you've got power constantly. If you get into a bad storm and you're traveling, there's my Maddie. Hi, Maddie. If you're on the road and you're driving and there's a wreck, whatever, you have to get off for an hour or two, you will never be stranded. Yep. So I wire everything at 20 amp, never short on power. I've got all stranded wire. Every bit of my van is stranded wire. Yep. I just want to drive back towards Tennessee because we miss so much. Yep. Tennessee is pretty too. I love the whole Smoky Mountain area and Blue Ridge Mountains. I love all that. Northern Georgia. I love all that area, that whole strip up there. There's beautiful, amazing places in this country. You just have to get in a van and go, or a car, or a whatever your yeah. Anything that works in a boat will be good in a camper. That is exactly right. That's exactly right. I watched an electrical wiring video, and it actually was marine. And that was exactly it. And that's how come I went stranded on everything in this van. Point Pleasant had a history, if you are that way. I'll tell you what, the amount of history in Virginia, I am like in the Civil War belt here. It is unbelievable. I'm by Harper's Ferry, and I'll tell you what, the history and all the Civil War battle memorials, and it's like I probably could be here 13 weeks and not see it all. Oh, Vermont Paint and Photo. Thank you for being here. Marine and RV are, yeah, because they both shake like crazy while you're driving. Yeah. I just really like, I'm just always like a big fan of that simplicity of that solar unit. But and especially being off grid, hey Carol, I have been off grid. Oh my goodness. 3 solid days, I'd say. Sunday, Monday, or actually, yeah, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So, because I just got back and hooked back, and I really didn't even have to hook up, but I just did. I put my Wi-Fi booster on, but yeah, it's been 100% no problems at all, and I have not one time had to plug in the generator to the car battery, to the alternator system that I set up. It's all solar charged. I'll be back in West Virginia in a couple weeks. Can't wait to see the mountains again. Absolutely. What part of West Virginia are you in? Yeah, I'm having a blast, and I haven't seen anything yet, have I, Cal? I've done a couple of hikes and did the whitewater rafting, and yeah, it's a blast. There is water. I'm telling you, like they say, Michigan, or is it Minnesota that has the 10,000 lakes? There are rivers everywhere that I have driven. Everywhere I go, I'm crossing rivers, bridges. There's water everywhere. Got to have my hookups. You got a big rig. That's why. You got a monster rig. I got a baby rig. I got a wannabe rig. My mom never wanted to teach me about the farm she grew up on. Oh, I love homesteaders. I would love that. If I got Kelly a sheep, she might let me, or isn't it a sheep that you want someday? She might let me. I would love to homestead. My dad, we used to grow grapes, and my dad would make wine and jelly and jam, and we were like very self-sufficient growing up. So did good without hookups in Quartzsite. Yep. Yeah. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. And they did V and Steve did a deck for camping, and they did it in sections so it could be moved if they needed to. That was a pretty good idea. Scooper Nugs here. Hey Tracy, how are you? Traveling Granny's in the house. It's so good to see you. I miss chatting with you. Thank you, thank you. Sorry guys. I probably sound like I'm delaying here. Kel, you wanna get them? We'll spin that wheel and give away a couple of
Yep.
do a couple of giveaways here. So glad to see you. That's right. While Kelly's getting the wheel ready, if you're a moderator, if you would drop your link, and if you also see somebody that's a channel member, drop their link as well for me. I appreciate you.
I got the wheel ready. I've been working behind the
Awesome.
scenes.
You have, you're on it. I'm going to add it to the screen. And if you were commenting when Kelly told you to comment, your name is on there. We're going to shuffle them up and we're giving away a couple prizes, right, Kel?
Yeah, let's give away
Thanks for spending.
3.
That's what we normally do.
We had a few people kind of coming in at the tail end, and I went ahead and added them. So let me go ahead and shuffle the names. And I just said it, but we're going to spin 3 times, right?
That's right. That's right.
All right. Spin number 1. Woot woot. You can only win once
awesome.
per show. You old timers know that.
Once per show, Aaron Jameson.
So we'll spin in a minute.
Hey, Jill, how are you?
You won. I
Don't
had
put
added
me on.
Jill.
I just came in. Sorry, I'm late.
Oh,
You're
that's
never
okay,
late.
Jill. I already put you on there, so the
You're
universe
never
will
late.
decide.
That's right.
Well, look at that.
There you go.
There you go. The universe wants you to be a winner.
Yep.
And the 3rd time's a charm.
3rd time is a charm. I'll tell you what, I'm kind of cold.
KT
It's kind of chilly.
1.
There you go. Good job. Hi, Corey. Happy birthday, Corey. Corey's birthday was the other day.
Oh, okay.
All right. Congratulations, you guys. And Kelly, the wheel disappeared. Are you going to pull up the prize wheel?
Yeah, I'm going to open up the prizes.
In the house. Thank you all for being here. We appreciate you guys. Congratulations to all the winners.
All right.
I don't think Aaron Jameson has won on our channel before.
I don't think so, because I was thinking as all 3 won, I feel like I don't have their contact information. So you need to do something about that.
Yep. Justin, are you guys still talking about coming down to Mayberry, or you guys think you're still going to make it? There you go.
You got the wheel up? All right.
Yep.
Let's
got
do
the
this.
wheel up. I'm going to run our sponsors at the bottom. We've got awesome sponsors. I'm going to read them off while she's pulling them. Whoa, Nelly. You know what? I don't have the things that they have on there. Whoa, Nelly, Rayleigh Creative Travel, Mary Jones, Backroads Nomad, Backroads RVing, Shelly Starwalker, Van Life Voyages, Carol with Glorious Life on Wheels, Hani, Box Van D, RV Underway, and Kaylee. We appreciate you all for being sponsors.
Yep, we sure do. One thing I was going to say is a person can only win, the prize can only be one
prize.
One per show. So I don't take it off because that's too confusing for me. So if somebody wins like multiple things, oh well, anyway, you guys understand. Like
you understand it. You
guys understand.
We're not going to
if you don't understand it, we'll explain
Blaine's,
it.
We're not going to give Blaine's mug away twice on a wheel, or I'll buy it. Shelly Starwalker, that is a beautiful photo, which I have one. It is beautiful.
So
I miss the wheel every time. I think you were on there, Vicky. I think you were on there.
Yeah, well, yeah, the
she was
active in the
She was
chat.
in here earlier. Yeah.
Oh, the active in the chat, staying active gets you sometimes. So just so I can explain to Julie or Jill, I'm sorry, Jill and the others that win it, Shelly Starwalker has an amazing Instagram account. I'll drop that link next when we get this wrapped up. What you do is you will pick a photo off of there that you want, and she'll send you a print. So you can really literally pick any one of her photos, and she'll send you a glossy 8x10 print. Let's see.
That is true. And then.
Okay, now we have one more to spin for, and this is KT Spirit 1. So let's see what the universe has in store.
Awesome.
Oh, the Glorious Life on Wheels USB.
Oh, that's one of those. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a hot water bag is that right? Bag bottle, and it's
Yeah.
USB powered. So that's
Yeah.
amazing to have. So, all right. So the way this works, folks, some new folks that won, you're going to email me your name and address, and I
And
will
I'm gonna.
forward that to the sponsor. You know what, Johnny? Everything was
Yeah.
a sponsor thing. So let me do this.
Yep.
I'm going to open up the
Yep.
name one. Hmm. Yeah. Uh, you know what? That's not the right one. My wheel now. Okay, I suck at this.
Oh.
Okay, well, forget
Oh,
that
you're
thought.
kidding me. You're
What are
kidding
you
me. That
kidding
was
me?
crazy. Tracy said,
Oh no.
yeah, they had a tornado touchdown. That's crazy.
Okay, well, this is to me that I'm saying this. I'll finish one thought before I start another. So, those of you that won tonight, which would be Aaron, Jill, and KT Spirit One, you have to email me. Johnny will put my email up in the banner, which she already has. You have to email me your mailing address. I will connect you to the sponsor and they will get the prizes out to you. So, that
Yep.
is how
Hey,
that will
Kel,
work.
if you want to give away one of my prizes, I will ask a question, and the first one to get the right answer can win something of mine if you want to do that.
Okay, but let's do it this way. I don't know what your question is, but a person can only answer once.
Once. Yeah, you
So
can
it's
only
not,
guess
yeah.
one. You can only guess one thing.
I don't know. The chat's going really fast. Um, when you when you say your question here, we're gonna do
Yeah.
some hashtags. You're gonna say your question, and then the answers will be after these hashtags. Um,
I don't think anybody won a Whoa Nelly, did they?
yeah, yeah. That
Oh,
Aaron
they
Jameson
did.
did.
Oh, Aaron won. What did he win,
Aaron
Whoa
won
Nelly?
Lucy's, yeah.
Oh,
Aaron
cool.
won Lucy's. So I put the hash marks in. So we will be looking for the answers after that.
Okay.
And then um yeah, Lucy. So Aaron won your prize. He's gonna email me and then I'll forward you the details. So thanks again for being such a great sponsor, Lucy. We appreciate you and Brian.
Okay. So
So then okay.
the answer to my question, I've put in the private chat, Kelly. And
Mm.
if you win a Johnny's Journey. You want to just do a PayPal, or do you want to do a merch?
It's up to
What's
you. You
okay?
know,
We're gonna
you can pick. It's your channel.
we're gonna do a Johnny's Journey T-shirt. We're gonna do a Johnny's Journey T-shirt. The question is, the first person to answer it wins the T-shirt, and you can only answer once. When I left St. Louis to come to West Virginia, I could not do it in one day. Where did I stay? What state did I stay the night in?
Well, look, we have a winner.
We do.
Amy
Mine's
Kephart.
behind.
Amy
Amy Gephardt.
Kephart's the winner.
Yep.
Yep. I have her information, so I will.
Everybody's Georgia's not right. Kansas isn't right. Kentucky's not right. I stayed in Ohio. Very good, guys. I stayed in a Cracker Barrel in Ohio. So awesome, awesome. So Amy, um, email Kelly and we'll get you a shirt ordered and sent out to you.
I'm
Everybody needs
email.
a Johnny's
I'm em-
Journey shirt.
I'm emailing her because I have her email
Oh, perfect.
in
Perfect.
my thing. I'm sorry, everybody else. I don't have your email yet.
Is Millie having surgery in the morning?
Oh, I didn't know that.
I guess it's okay if I put it up there because we're praying for RV Davy and we're praying for Millie. If you guys would pray for them tonight or whenever you have time or continuously, um, there you go, buddy. You might be able to talk her into buying your size, getting your size. You never know. You guys could share. So great to be back with y'all tonight. We appreciate you being here. I've missed you. You are so funny. I like hanging out with you. There you go. Thank you guys. You should be, Nate. That's funny. Oh, we're an hour already. An hour goes so fast when you're used to doing 3-hour shows or 2-hour
Or
shows.
6-hour
Yeah,
shows.
6-hour shows. We're in a different time zone now, so it's a little bit it's a little bit different. So I've been driving all day. Kelly's been working all day. So we planned on doing an hour-long show. So heck, I can't even remember my own name, let alone where you stayed on your trip.
How funny.
I'll tell you. I had to think about it first. I was going to say, oh, I cooked a meal, but then I cooked two in my video. So I didn't want to put that because you know how that goes. You're cracking me up, D. I am super excited. If you guys could all remember, tomorrow, Van Life Voyages is going to be live. D might or may not, she may or may not. Okay, she's going to be there. She's going to be on their live stream. So it's going to be not just one funny person or two funny people. It's going to be three fabulous content tomorrow night on Van Life Voyages. It's not their 1,000 celebration one, but we should all be celebrating with them tomorrow. I would imagine there may be a cocktail involved in that live stream, so I would be prepared. And I am off, and I guess you can consider this home. So if you guys all will try to remember to be there. Yes, I will be there. I knew it. I may or may not have talked to Dee while driving today. We had a nice several mile chat. Good time. Vicky has karaoke tomorrow night and chat.
Johnny,
Go ahead, Kel.
I want to apologize to all the people that I've talked your ears off. I know I've just been chitter chatter the whole night long, but yeah. So between Maddie and then my office is next to somebody who's trying to sleep and get up and go to clinicals in the morning. So I've been trying to be quiet, but love you guys. We miss you guys, and we are going to be out of here soon.
Can we see Maddie before we go?
Oh yeah, just a second. Maddie, come here. Come here,
Yay.
baby. Maddie, come here.
I miss
No,
my
come
puppy
to mama.
too.
Come here. You're not paying attention to mommy. Come here, Maddie. Other mommy wants to see you.
Thank you, Kaylee, for dropping that link. You guys can click on that and just sit on that. Take care, everyone. Thank you, Lucy, for being here. Everybody, thank you for being here. There's my Maddie. Doesn't she look? She looks like she's getting grayer.
It's the weird lighting.
Is it the light, Maddie? Yeah. Mama misses you. Aw. All right, guys. Thank you all for coming. Thank you for being here. We'll see you guys next Tuesday. Bye, Maddie. Doggy.